Hip cars are a great way to train our hips through their full range of motion. The problem with hip cars that I see a lot of people make is that they compensate through their pelvis and aren't focusing on moving the femur. So the femur sits in our hip and we have this little ball, which is the head of the femur. And what we want to do is get only that part rotating and not our pelvis. We do have other movements we do, which are kind of the opposite, where we move our pelvis and keep our hip and our femur stationary, such as like a hip airplane or something like that. I will cover that in a different video. But what I want to do is show you guys how to go through a hip car, and I'm going to block my hip here against a pole. You can use a wall or table, whatever you have available, so that way we aren't getting any compensation from the hips. So if the hips come off the pole here, then I know I am going outside of what my hip's actual range of motion is, and I'm trying to compensate elsewhere. We're going to start by bringing the leg across the body this way. And as we bring it across, we're going to start bringing it up and rotating that foot up towards our face as high as we can. Once we hit a wall, we're going to go out to the side here and start pushing this knee down as it moves behind us and then comes back in line. From here, we're just going to reverse it. So we're going to kick the foot back just far enough before we start getting an arch in the low back. Foot goes back, out to the side. We're going to start pulling that foot back through, continuing that rotational movement until it's in front of us and back down.